Meanwhile, Rick Garrison knelt before Levi. Rick told Levi he had something to inform him when Levi was about to leave. "What's the matter?" "Spit it out." "Mister." "No, that's not right." "Sir." "Do you really think we, the Garrison family, were capable of pulling off the feat 6 years ago by ourselves, sir?" Rick asked. Levi narrowed his eyes in response. He seemed to have noticed the problem too. "Now that I think about this, there are a lot of details that don't quite add up. For example, the Garrison family should not have been able to take control of Levi Group so easily. Moreover, there must be someone who orchestrated the multiple charges against me and my imprisonment. I do not believe the Garrison family to be so competent. There is someone else supporting them." Rick smiled. "We harbored the intention for a long time but did not have the capabilities to execute the plan. But someone suddenly appeared and provided our family with assistance amidst our hesitation." "Who is that person?" Levi asked coldly. "Oswald Rogers. You and Ms. Zoe's schoolmate in the past, sir." Rick revealed that person's identity. Levi took a deep breath at the mention of Oswald Rogers. Oswald was in the same high school as Zoe and me. He was also Zoe's classmate. We competed for Zoe's favor in the past, and I came out as the winner. But Oswald did not give up pursuing Zoe until our wedding day. Oswald's family background is more than just impressive. The Rogers family's net worth is easily over billions with properties all over the globe. They are the true top-tiered family in Northampton, at least 10 times more influential than the Garrison family. Every decision they make can alter the economic standing of this city. If Oswald Rogers is the mastermind, then everything makes sense. He does have the power to place me behind bars effortlessly." Rick continued. "Oswald Rogers was angry because of your marriage to Ms. Zoe. So he planned everything with the goal to destroy you." Levi finally understood why the Garrison family decided to execute the plan on his wedding day. This is all because of Oswald Rogers. Well, it is not surprising for him to get mad, knowing the love of his life was getting married to another man. Rick shook his head in despair. Oswald would not have gotten the opportunity if we did not harbor ill intent in the first place. Ultimately, this is still the Garrison family's fault." Levi glared at him. "Glad you know." Zoe had no other choice but to accept the reality because Levi did not return home after she waited for him for the whole day. Harry Lopez even hosted a dinner banquet to celebrate the joyous occasion. Zoe was brought to the banquet venue in a daze by her parents. "We are having this banquet tonight for very simple reasons. The first being the reinstatement of Zoe Lopez as part of the family. The second reason is to celebrate Zoe's escape from her disastrous marriage. Lastly, the Lopez family will develop the West City project alongside Zoe from now on. So, cheers everybody," Harry announced with his wine glass raised. Everyone else in the family raised their glasses as well, with delightful smiles on their faces. The Lopez family was exhilarated as if they were hosting a New Year's celebration. Aaron and Caitlin forced themselves to join in the fun. Zoe was the only person who stood out like a sore thumb during the banquet due to her lifeless condition. Harry gazed at Zoe. "Now that Levi is gone, you should consider remarrying, Zoe. There are plenty of excellent candidates in Northampton to choose from. You will meet a better person soon. Who dares to ask my wife to marry another man?" A cold, harsh voice was heard all of a sudden. Everyone turned to look at the door. Levi was standing at the entrance, alive and well. "Levi Garrison?" Harry staggered as he nearly collapsed onto the floor. "Are you a man or a ghost?" Samuel was close to hiding under the table out of fear. Everyone was caught in perplexity and terror because a supposedly dead person had returned. "Do I look like a ghost?" Levi entered the venue and walked up to Samuel while the others gasped frightfully. Samuel touched Levi's arm with his trembling hand. Then he said in surprise, "You're warm. You're still alive." "But that's not possible." Levi sneered. "So you wanted me to die?" "Oh. Of course not." Samuel was panting heavily. "Levi." Zoe rushed over to him and wrapped her arms around him tightly. Levi hugged her as well. "I am sorry to have made you worried." "My bad." Harry was confused. "This is impossible. The Garrison family and Jack Smith wouldn't have spared your life." "That's right. How can you stay alive when the Garrison family is targeting you?" "This is not possible," everyone added. Even Zoe was looking at Levi curiously. "They're right. How did you resolve the situation earlier?" Levi tousled her hair and smiled. "I told you I can handle this matter." A thought popped into Zoe's mind. "I saw a lot of soldiers nearby Morris's grave just now. Is this related to them?" Levi answered, "You are right. The soldiers were having a military practice near that area in Northampton. They dealt with the Garrison family because of their unwelcoming behavior. Luckily, I am acquainted with the Azure Dragon. So he punished the Garrison family heavily on my behalf after knowing the whole story and promised to return Levi Group to me." Everyone in the Lopez family was dumbfounded after listening to Levi's explanation. They looked at him incredulously. "Levi Group will be his possession again? Does that mean he will have a net worth of billions? So he will regain his former glory?" "Levi, I..." Harry was about to bootlick Levi when the latter left the banquet with Zoe. Every member of the Lopez family chased after them. Harry shouted from behind, "Levi Garrison will forever be our family's pride. We must follow them. Hurry up." But they failed to catch up with Levi and Zoe. Levi brought Zoe to the revolving restaurant in Northampton city center to celebrate the success that night. Harry made no fewer than 20 calls to Zoe, while the other members of the family visited Aaron's house. They were eager to butter Levi up. In the end, Levi was annoyed by their relentless pestering. So he said, "I'll go to Levi Group to take over the business tomorrow with Zoe. Come to the company tomorrow if you have something to say." Everyone from the Lopez family finally stopped badgering them. But they could not sleep that night due to their excitement. Early in the morning the next day, everyone from the Lopez family followed Levi and Zoe to Levi Group. Even Harry Lopez tagged along. Not one of them wanted to miss that glorious moment. Members of the Lopez family were filled with exhilaration as they gazed at Levi Group's skyscraper, including Zoe. Levi went to the receptionist and stated his aim for his visit. "My name is Levi Garrison, and I am here to take over Levi Group today." The receptionist looked at Levi in a daze. "Are you crazy? You're the first person to come here with such a ridiculous request." Zoe retorted immediately, "The Garrison family stepped down from Levi Group's management, didn't they?" "They did. But most of the board members are still present. Moreover, they already bought Levi Group's shares which were under the Garrison family's possession," explained the receptionist. Zoe was confused. "What do you mean? Are you not aware of the parent company behind Levi Group?" The receptionist asked. Levi gained revelation instantaneously. "The Rogers family. They are the holding company of Levi Group. That means the Garrison family never had control of Levi Group to begin with. This company belongs to the Rogers family." Harry and the others questioned, "What's going on?" Melanie checked Levi Group's status on the internet with her mobile phone and explained. Sky Incorporated is the majority shareholder of Levi Group. This company completely belongs to Sky Incorporated after the Garrison family gave up their shares. Sky Incorporated is the holding company owned by the prestigious Rogers family, right? Henry asked. Harry frowned. He asked the receptionist with all seriousness, "That means Levi Group has always belonged to the Rogers family, and Levi Garrison is not at all related to this company?" She nodded. "That's right. The Rogers family took control of Levi Group 6 years ago. I don't know how all of you found the courage to come here demanding to take over the company when Levi Garrison is just a nobody here." At that moment, a group of people ushered the CEO of Levi Group, Howard Corbin, into the company. Oswald Rogers was the chairman of Levi Group, while his trusted aide, Howard, was the chief executive officer. Howard Corbin had a busy night as well. "I received the news of the confrontation between the Garrison family and Levi Garrison last night. Surprisingly, they stumbled into the God of War amidst their argument while the soldiers were having a military practice nearby. The Garrison family invoked the God of War's wrath and suffered greatly. They had to give up all their family's assets, so I spent the entire night purchasing the shares under their possession. Oswald even told me the Garrison family is a bunch of fools to have infuriated the God of War." He was also amazed by Levi's unbelievable fortune to have escaped the predicament by receiving the God of War's help. But Oswald and Howard did not know that the God of War was actually Levi. Howard saw Levi and the others gathering in the lobby as soon as he entered the company building. He walked up to the crowd with a frown. "What's the matter?" The receptionist answered, "Mr. Corbin, these people said that they are here to take control of the company. I suppose they are here to stir up trouble." Howard eyed Levi and Zoe as he listened to the receptionist. He sneered. "Oh. So it is Levi Garrison in the flesh." Howard recognized Levi because he participated in the scheme 6 years ago. "Are you part of the Rogers family?" Levi asked mockingly. "That's right. You sure move quick, coming here to take over the company right after the Garrison family's downfall. But let me tell you now. Levi Group is no longer related to you, Levi Garrison. We are now the majority shareholder of Levi Group, so this company is ours legally." Howard raised his voice. "Look at this group of clowns. Do you think you can become rich instantaneously by taking over Levi Group? Idiots." Ha ha ha, the people surrounding them were laughing hysterically at Levi and the Lopez family. Harry, Aaron, and the others lowered their heads. "This is so shameful. It's like we are a bunch of country bumpkins. How can the Lopez family continue to stay in Northampton if this incident spreads around? It's time for all of you to leave. Levi Group does not welcome you. Take them away, guards." Multiple security guards closed in on Levi and the others after receiving the order from Howard. Levi and the rest of the Lopez family were chased out of the building by the security guards in the end. "Know your place, you poor people," the guard rebuked them. "Disgrace. This is the worst humiliation the Lopez family has ever suffered. There will be no way for us to recover from this insult. Everyone in Northampton will laugh at us from now on." Harry Lopez thought to himself. Levi grimaced in silence. "I did not deal with the situation right away because I want to toy with the Rogers family further. All of you will suffer in despair soon. Just you wait, Oswald Rogers." The sheer humiliation was unbearable to the Lopez family after being thrown out from Levi Group. All of them stared at Levi hatefully. "We tried so hard to please him last night because we thought he's wealthy. But he is just a poor loser with nothing on him. Not only did we gain nothing, but we also lost our family's dignity because of him. Levi Garrison. Do you care to explain yourself? How dare you come here without grasping the situation properly? I want to strangle you to death so badly right now. Harry Lopez exploded with rage. Samuel scolded Levi angrily. Are you hallucinating by any chance? This company has got nothing to do with you. Henry was stomping his feet furiously. Great. You've successfully ruined the Lopez family's good name. Are you happy now? Aaron and Caitlin were sobbing. You are truly a good-for-nothing piece of shit. Why are we still related to you? When will you stop daydreaming and be a down-to-earth person? We must have committed unforgivable crimes in our past lives to deserve an awful son-in-law like you. How we hope we can sever all ties with you. Zoe could not hide her disappointment either. Levi has crossed a line by doing this. He brought shame to the entire family. The Lopez family is well known throughout Northampton, yet we were chased out by the security guards earlier. This is all his fault. Zoe glowered at Levi. How many times have I told you that you should be honest, stay calm, and stop indulging in your daydreams? You've truly disappointed me this time. Not only did you fail to make us proud, but you also brought dishonor to the Lopez family. But let's forget about this. I believe in your capabilities, so let's work hard together in the future. Zoe consoled Levi in the end. This is why I am infatuated with Zoe. She believes in me no matter how disappointed she is with me. Having a woman who places her faith in one under all circumstances is such a blessing. Okay. I will listen to you from now on. Levi smiled. But you don't have to worry because I will take back Levi Group sooner or later. Stop that bullshit. I can hardly contain my urge to slap you. Samuel and Sean were consumed by rage. Harry warned his son again. You better monitor your son-in-law well, Aaron. The Lopez family is not related to him in the future. So don't you dare cause any trouble for us. Then they left resentfully. Aaron and Caitlin glared at Levi. Useless idiot. You're not better than a piece of trash. Both of them left as well after they spoke. Zoe comforted Levi. They are only saying that because they are mad. Don't take their words to heart. I am a little angry at you after what happened too. Levi smiled indifferently. It's okay. It's all water under the bridge now. A gold-color, custom-ordered Rolls-Royce arrived at Levi Group's entrance shortly after Levi and Zoe departed. Howard Corbin and the other executives hurriedly went to welcome the person. Howard even took the initiative to open the car door. A man wearing a white suit got out of the car. His entire outfit was custom-made by the best tailor from abroad. That man adjusted his gold-rimmed spectacles and asked with a smile. Levi and Zoe left? That man was Oswald Rogers. They left, Mr. Rogers. Levi was as disgraced as a dog. Howard reported cheerfully. Oswald sneered. I will begin my plan to target Levi and Zoe soon. Levi will meet the same fate as Morris Atkinson, while I will have Zoe sleep with me on her own accord and please me with her body.